Hey guys, it's Haley doing my book report. I decided to do NovelTube, so I'll be giving you a 3 to 5 minute review on my book. So here we go. I did Roses Are Red by James Patterson, and it's a really great book. It's super suspenseful, so if that's the type of book you're into, I recommend it. I did this book because I read a ton of James Patterson's books. I know how graphic they are, so I know what I'm getting myself into. But for those of you who don't, he is really, really graphic. I've never heard an author use some of the words he does and make it sound right. My thoughts on this book, it could have been just a little bit shorter. I feel like it was dragged on, and it's like 400 pages, and half of it is just looking into the character's life. But at the end, it was so worth it. Like, I'm so glad I read this book. But I have to say it's pretty demented. Some parts I didn't even want to finish reading. So I'll give you a short summary so you can kind of get a feel for the book. So it's about this guy, and they call him the mastermind, and he hires people to rob banks. And after they get done robbing the bank, they usually kill them. But the FBI doesn't know because they haven't discovered a pattern yet. So he gets this big crew together to do his dirty work, and then afterwards he promises them a cut of the money of the bank they have robbed. And so farther into the book, you learn that he's killing the people he hired. Well, so we go on this long journey trying to figure out who this mastermind is because nobody can figure it out. Meanwhile, on the FBI, there's this guy, his name is Detective Cross, and he fights battles through life, having problems with his job and stuff, but one of his main focuses is this case, how he's gone through so many people that should know what's going on but don't, and they just, space it, tell them they don't really know, and it's amazing how many people he has to go through to get to this one person. And it turns out to be just the most shocking person ever. Like, I couldn't believe it. The climax of these books are really suspenseful. Like, they get your adrenaline going. Like, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of shocking parts in here, and it's really sad, some parts, and I highly recommend this book to some people because I feel like most people look for a book and can't find something they like because something's not, action-packed or, too gooey or graphic or something for them, but I really feel like these people would like James Patterson. He is an amazing writer. I don't know how he does it. It's a well-written book, and from all the books he's put out, I've read a couple. My family's a big fan of him. He's a really good author. So once again, my book is Roses Are Red, and it's by James Patterson, and it's an amazing book full of action and suspense, and I feel like you guys would love it. Even though it's a little long, I feel like you guys could pull through and actually read it. But I think that's all for now. I hope you guys liked the short review. Thanks.